That was a clap. Alright, so that's another video with this new setup. Let me know if you enjoy it. I hope the sound is really good. In today's video, I'm going to show you some more film photos. I took these photos with an old Exakta camera back when I was in Aix-en-Provence, my hometown in the south of France, in December 2019, so like 2 months ago. I left this camera back in France at my mom's place. So here's some filming of that camera that I did back in December. So I think this camera is the Exakta Jhagee Dresden, something like this. So it's an old camera. It probably belonged to my grandfather, whom I've never known. So it was really, not really emotional, but it was really something to think that I used that cameras in the same street of the same town to take photos that you probably took like 60 years ago or something like this. So yeah, it was really interesting. I had no idea whether the camera was still working or not. By the way, in it, I used the Kodak Color Plus 200. Yeah, so I had no idea whether this camera was still working or not. And actually, I had a little problem with the winding mechanism. Basically, what happened is that every time I was winding to go to the next photo, I just realized that the mechanism wasn't counting properly. So I was thinking that maybe it wasn't completely advancing the roll, so maybe I was double exposing or something. So I had no idea what the result would be when I would develop the photos. But actually the results are okay. So basically what it did is that it was winding properly, but it's just the mechanism to indicate the number of photos that have been taken that's not working. So yeah, the photos are exposed correctly and everything is fine on that aspect. What you will see though is that, well, the lens is very like grainy and stuff. It's very old, very used. It was not stored in a case or anything, so it just quite damaged. It's just old. So yeah, you can see that on the photos too. It's really like blurry and grainy and everything. So here we go for the photos. So as I said, it's photos that I took only in December 2019 in Aix-en-Provence, my hometown in the south of France. I left it there at my mom's place because, yeah, you know, I want to be careful with that camera. And yeah, I don't want to like carry it around and stuff, so it's just staying at my mom's place. So we have Le Pavillon Vendôme, which is in Aix-en-Provence, my stepfather, me, and my mom. Then Le Cours Mirabeau in Aix-en-Provence, La Rotonde, Le Cézanne, that's the cinema where I went when I was a teenager with my friends. La Place des Quatre Dauphins, some like old buildings in the streets. Le palais, how do you say, le palais judiciaire? The court, basically, le tribunal. Oh, we have le passage à gare, next to a building where it's written canalisation de tuyaux en fonte et en fer, maybe. Then the court again. Le pressing des prêcheurs, you can't really see that one. Trees. La pharmacie des prêcheurs. That's basically the court is next to La Place des Prêcheurs. Le Petit Bistrot, a nice little pub just next to the city hall. At the city hall, on the city hall square, that's the city hall actually. That's an attempt at a self-portrait. That's another day going to the Pavillon Vendôme. That's in the little streets of Aix-en-Provence. All the advertisement for clothes and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these photos. It was really fun to shoot with that camera, even though I had no idea. So basically what happened is because I had no idea if my roll was finished or not, or what it was doing, if it was double exposing or anything. I took way more photos than that, but well, I thought that I took way more photos than that. But like half of them obviously are not on the film because the film was finished, so there was nothing to take. I was just like taking blank photos. So alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.